What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Total Blast, where we discuss everything Marvel and the MCU. The majority of us are still recovering from the high we experienced after all of the Marvel Studios announcements at San Diego Comic-Con, where they disclosed all of Phase 5, or at least made it appear as though they had, and D23 is just around the corner. There might be more on the way. Aside from the Fantastic Four, they also unveiled 3 new projects from Phase 6, as well as 2 upcoming Avengers movies, Avengers The Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars. Marvel Studios will attend D23, as have been formally stated. Of course, we anticipated this would occur. Let's speak about what we anticipate from Marvel Studios since they made the formal announcement today, and even though it was obvious. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new so you don't miss out on any of our latest videos. So, I have made a few videos on potential projects for Phase 6, but that is not the topic for today's discussion. We'll be talking about what Marvel would actually divulge to us. I know that everyone is open for news regarding the X-Men. I'm hoping for it too. I'll discuss whether or not there will be X-Men news as well as Fantastic Four news. Although, I hope they would release the whole of Phase 6 at D23. We really can't be sure. However, I do believe that at least one project for Phase 6 should be revealed at D23 that hasn't been previously revealed. So, let's talk about the Fantastic Four news first and foremost. In the MCU, John Krasinski played an excellent Reed Richards. He wasn't in our main 616 universe, but when they revealed Secret Wars, we knew that even if John Krasinski didn't play our main Mr. Fantastic, he could still appear there. Of course, it wouldn't be the same Mr. Fantastic we saw in the Multiverse of Madness. Instead, it would be a different Mr. Fantastic that John Krasinski could play. So, John Krasinski recently appeared on Jimmy Fallon, and for the very first time since Multiverse of Madness, he kind of teased us on some new materials. Being discussed for the role of Reed Richards, and in the classic Marvel actor flair, he was speechless and could only crack jokes. He was questioned extensively, including on his wife Emily Blunt's role as the Invincible Woman, to which he plainly gave a sensory response. So, in a typical Marvel fashion, he passed out and he made a joke about someone from Marvel shooting him in the neck with a dart. There have been rumors that Fantastic Four casting announcement will take place at D23. I want to stress that this is only a rumor and it's not been confirmed. But if we stop and think about it for a moment, it will make sense for all of them if the cast is available. It appears like Marvel Studios ought to have by now selected their cast. The official announcement when the Fantastic Four will arrive in the MCU is November 8, 2024. So, we're aware that Kevin Feige is devoting a significant amount of his time to the Fantastic Four project, because it holds a special place in his heart. Therefore, everything from the initial concept of hiring producers to directors and screenwriters, writing the script and carrying out pre-production, principal photography, and post-production can approximately take 2 years. And so, Kevin Feige views this as being extremely significant. Therefore, it stands to reason that the cast would have already been chosen. The Fantastic Four have most likely already been cast for the MCU. In a moment, we'll talk about Taron Egerton and the X-Men. If you recall, Kevin Feige talked about the Fantastic Four and the mutants as his final topic during the SDCC in 2019. We learned the news about the Fantastic Four, the release date and presumably the casting, but we learned nothing about the X-Men or the mutant. At D23, that might alter though. It might be significant announcements that Marvel Studios has held back for the occasion. It appears like Marvel Studios has been planning for the X-Men for a very long time based on what Taron Egerton has mentioned. He stated in an interview, actually in 2 distinct ones. He disclosed that he had a meeting with Marvel Studios, that he was approached by Kevin Feige about portraying Cyclops in the Marvel Cinematic Universe years ago, but he declined since he didn't want to commit to a role for a lot of years. This is fantastic news since it shows how long Kevin Feige has been working on the MCU's X-Men project. As I have noted, it's wonderful news for the Fantastic Four, but because Kevin Feige has been working on it for years, which most likely means that he's aware of when he desires the X-Men to first appear, and it might perhaps be Phase 6. Consider this. If you're aware of the tale of the Hidden Wars, you are aware that it affects everyone, along with their variants. Although, we're aware that the Fantastic Four will appear before the Secret Wars, the X-Men will also have a significant role. Kamala Khan has been revealed as the very first mutant in the MCU, since Marvel knows that this event will be enormous and that the X-Men/mutant must attend. Kevin Feige also recently stated that we'll soon start to see the direction that everything was taken after Kamala Khan was revealed as the very first mutant at SDCC. We have a lot to discuss at D23, and it appears that there will be an X-Men announcement soon. If they are going to be part of the MCU before Secret Wars, it will seem like it will be the biggest announcement at D23. And yes, I am aware of the deal that states that using the X-Men is prohibited until 2025. But technically, if it is a generic Fox contract for the Fox Marvel characters, the Fantastic Four will be included as well. But we have a Fantastic Four coming, and not to mention, Kevin Feige tried to cast Cyclops 4 years ago. So, the contract might not be what we believe it is. Therefore, it doesn't seem like a big deal. We're crossing our fingers for the X-Men/mutant announcement at D23. D23 is taking place from September 9th to September 11th, so just everyone is aware. Now, the Nova project has recently been announced, but has not yet been made public. Insiders have claimed that the Nova project should come before Secret Wars and the Kang Dynasty, due to the fact that the big trades like Hollywood Reporter and Deadline have already confirmed that Nova is certainly part of Phase 6. Even if they don't reveal Phase 6 in its entirety, I do believe that we will soon start to hear about Nova. Kevin Feige recently talked about how he wishes Ryan Gosling might have a role in the MCU because he believes he's incredible. And of course, he's more than that, but he won't publicly remark, "Oh yes, Ryan Gosling is fantastic, he'll play Nova." The last thing I think we can realistically expect is the director announcement for Avengers Secret Wars. We already know that the Destined Brothers, the directors of Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Ring, is going to be directing the Kang Dynasty. This strikes me as a wise decision, and I am aware that many people desire the return of the Russo brothers as Secret Wars director, since they have discussed what it will take for them to return to the MCU in great details. Kevin Feige has asserted that the Russo brothers aren't in charge of any Secret Wars. I'm assuming we already have a director for the Secret Wars as one for the Kang Dynasty. If that's the case, D23 will make a statement about it. Therefore, these are the things that we can realistically anticipate along some additional project reveals. Lastly, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to share and like this video, and I sincerely appreciate you taking your time out to watch it. And as always, I hope to see you in the next one.